Welcome to today's video. Today's video is going to be a little bit of a switch up from some of the past videos I've done over the past couple days. Today, instead of opening up some sealed packages, today we're going to open up some mail. Open up some cards some single cards that I've bought, some lots that I've bought, a lot of PC stuff, and a lot of top rookies over the past few years. So we'll kind of jump in. A lot of this stuff I've bought over the past few months, so some of this stuff I don't quite remember what's going to be in all these boxes, so we'll be kind of finding out along with me. So let's jump on into the first package. I think we got like 9 packages we're going to go through today, so yeah, we'll see what we get. So most of these packages that I'm going to be opening today are things that I bought off of either eBay or off of Facebook. Just different things I found that I thought was what cool, or things that I thought would be good PC cards for my teams, the Dodgers and Mariners. So we'll kind of hop on into the first one. I think this first one's a big bunch of rookies. Looking at the back of some of these cards. So here's the first one. So I think I was able to, if I'm remembering this one correctly, I think I was able to get a bunch of rookies for like 25 cents a pop. So Nate Pearson, so pretty good rookie pitcher for the Blue Jays. Hopefully he continues to build on the promise he showed a couple years ago. Then we got a Keston Hiura, a Chrome Nick Senzel, a Topps Fire Yoan Moncada, and here's a couple of PC ones. Got a Mitch Haniger from Topps Gallery, Topps Heritage Mitch Haniger, a rookie debut, a Chrome, and looks like an insert. Then we got another Yoan Moncada, a Chris Paddock, another Keston Hiura, This looks like probably from Archives, and a couple Kevin Biggios, a Jameson Taillon, and a Lucas Giolito. So some pretty decent, probably mid-level to mid-upper level players, as well as a little bit of PC love for Mitch Haniger. And then we got a rookie debut of Taillon. We got a Sixto Sanchez, nice Michael Conforto Gold Cup rookie card, and probably not sure which set this is from, but another nice looking Conforto rookie, another Senzel rookie, another Michael Chavis, another Hiura, a Chrome rookie debut of Senzel, a Gypsy Queen Moncada rookie. A nice Luis Castillo rookie, had a good year a couple years ago, and hopefully he'll continue to pick it up. And then Chris Paddock, Alex Verdugo, formerly of my Dodgers, now killing it with the Red Sox this past season. Nice Victor Robles, Alex Reyes, who's kind of transitioned into a closer from being a starter when he initially came up, but had a pretty decent year last year with the Cardinals. And Yoan Moncada, Cedric Mullins, who kind of came out of nowhere this year. Everybody was kind of thinking this was a dud card until he kind of came out of nowhere and had a 30-30 year this year. Keston Hiura, Harrison Bader, who kind of started to break out this year, and Dominic Smith, who had a really good year in the COVID-shortened season, but kind of seemed to take a step back this past year. So overall, pretty good little rookie lot right there, especially with those Hanigers. Those were definitely what drew me in to this lot, but also able to get some pretty cool ones as well. So here's our next package. And that painter's tape you're seeing, just to cover up my address and the address of the sender. I know wasn't able to get permission from them to put their address out there on the internet, so don't want to do anything without their permission. So that's kind of why I covered that up. Also want to cover mine up, make sure I'm keeping my privacy good. Okay, so this is looks like another rookie card lot. Looks like we got a Ke'Bryan Hayes lot right here. Guy I think has a pretty good shot to be pretty good. So couple of Bowman rookies. We got a nice Allen and Ginter rookie from this year. Then we got a nice little Dodgers lot. So Michael Busch in a Mojo refractor from Normal Tops. Then a nice paper numbered out of 499 Miguel Vargas, who I think is another really good prospect coming up the Dodgers system right now. Kind of seems to be shooting up their boards. And then a paper Jake Vogel first. Actually, there we go. Oh, never mind. There's just a card stuck to the back. I thought there might have been 2 cards stuffed in here. But yeah, another young outfield prospect for the Dodgers that I'm keeping an eye on. Then we got a couple other prospects, Cody Hasey, former first-round pick, and a couple Clayton Beaters, a paper and a chrome. Was a third-round pick a couple years ago in the draft. Next, we got some more stuff. Let's see what we got in here. Got Will Smith lot and another Ke'Bryan Hayes. But we got 1 chrome and 2 paper prospect Bowman chromes. Let's see what year these guys are from. These are from 2018. So his actual rookie year, but he came up after the deadline to put the rookie logo on this card. So these are some nice prospect cards of one of the top young catchers in the league right now. And then we got one last thing to open up. Looks like it might be a little Tyler Glasnow. Yep, we got, oh, I forgot about that card. But yeah, nice little, to start off, just a little Tyler Glasnow lot. Got a Bowman insert rookie, a Bowman's Best rookie, and another Bowman insert rookie. One Mojo, or I guess they're both Mojo. A little easier to see the Mojo on this one, I think, than on this one. But it's nice Glasnow set. And then also a chrome Jake Vogel. But behind it, we got a nice paper Bowman first Francisco Mejia auto. And he's currently with the Padres, was sent there in the Brad Hand trade a couple years back. Actually, I think he's since been traded to the Rays. But young catcher still has the opportunity to kind of realize some of that potential. He was a top catching prospect coming up through the minors and saw a chance to get this auto for a couple bucks, and he's still pretty young, so he's still got a high ceiling, so thought might as well take a swing on that. So forgot that was going to be in here, so that's a nice cool auto right there. So far so good on those first 2. And then go with this guy next. Okay, let's see what we got in here. Oh, I think I remember one of the cards in here that I've been eyeing for a little while. Looks like we got a nice little Dodgers lot in here. Nice little group of the boys in blue. Let me get some of this tape off here so that we can flip through each of the cards individually. Okay, so a nice couple extra top loaders to protect everything. So first one is nice Onyx extended edition of Luis Rodriguez. He's one of the top guys with new firsts in the Bowman Chrome product that hopefully I'll be able to find his Bowman first in when we open that later in the next couple weeks. But this was the first card I ever saw come out of him. So yeah, it was cool to see one of these available for a couple bucks. I think he's got another young Dodger prospect that big things have been ascribed for, was one of the top young prospects coming out of Venezuela a couple years ago, when the Dodgers signed him when he was about 16, I think. And so had been kind of patiently waiting for his cards to start coming out, and this was the first one I ever saw, so it was cool to see one of these available. Next, we got a Mike Soroka, Bowman first chrome. Guy that I think has good potential. He's had to deal with injuries the last couple years, but I think he's still got a shot to be really good. Next is another guy that I think would think is going to be an amazing player. Got a nice camo parallel Noelvi Marte. Currently listed on the baseball top 100 prospects. He's currently like in the top 15 right now. So has a chance to be a really good middle infield player for the Mariners in the future. And when I saw this card, I think I have a chrome somewhere on my PC, but when I saw this available for a couple bucks, I had to jump on it. Next, we got Tyler Stevenson, another good young catching prospect. Then we got a Bowman Chrome Brendan Rodgers. We got a Topps Chrome Kyle Lewis, rookie debut card. And then a couple of Bowman first draft, second round picks from the COVID draft a couple years ago, each numbered out of 250. Picked up the Landon Knack because obviously he's on my Dodgers and been kind of showing up pretty well in the minors and had a pretty good time down in the Arizona Fall League this year. And then picked up this card, kind of funny story. One of my college roommates used to coach this guy in a basketball camp in a very small town in the hill country of Texas. And when I saw this available, I'm like, this is only a couple bucks and kind of a cool story that goes along with it. So thought might as well snag it. And so yeah, definitely was interested in picking that one up when I saw it. So a couple packages down. Some of the next ones are a little bit smaller. And then we'll kind of wrap it up for the day, and I'll kind of go through some of the stuff that I think is bigger. Okay, so this got just a couple days ago, actually. Wanted to pick up, was looking at some of the guys I grew up watching that were big time players for the Dodgers when I was growing up, and just wanted to pick up some Matt Kemp, some Andre Ethiers, maybe see if there were any cheaper Clayton Kershaws, and found this Matt Kemp for like $150 on eBay. So when I saw the opportunity to jump on getting a nice Matt Kemp rookie, had to do it. Get to another one. There we go. The package gave me a little bit more trouble than some of the past ones. Nice. Smart little design on how to get the cards out. I like that. Okay. So these, I remember buying these. So got a few of these rookies. These are the rookie variations that came in the Topps complete sets. I got 4 of the 5. I picked up the Joe Adell, Dylan Carlson, Alec Boehm, and Christian Pache because, like those 4, the other one was Joey Bart, and I am a Dodgers fan, not a Giants fan, so I decided to pass on. They were being sold individually, so I decided to pass on the Joey Bart and pick up these 4 instead. But yeah, thought they looked pretty cool. Think all of them have decently bright futures ahead of them, so wanted to snag those. Next, we go back to a little bit bigger of a package, but let's see if we can get these guys on out of here. So, might have tipped that first card, but still got lots of love for Corey Seager, even though he has recently signed his huge mega deal with the Rangers. delivered that World Series as the MVP and just played absolutely all out in the postseason a couple years ago. So always going to have love for Corey Seager, even though he's no longer on the Dodgers. So saw this, had to pick it up. Next, we got Topps Finest Will Smith, numbered out of 250, purple parallel. Thought it was a nice looking card, and love Will Smith. Think he's one of the top players in the league and is only just going to continue to get better as he's a pretty young player. Next, we got a Bowman Chrome rookie of Justin Turner out when he was starting with the Mets. Kind of didn't do a whole lot for the Mets, was playing second base, and then came to the Dodgers, turned it on, got moved to third, and kind of hasn't looked back. So thought it'd be a cool card to add to the collection. Next, we got a Manny Machado, a rookie from Topps Finest. I have a pretty cool story about that too. Even though most Dodger fans, if you were to ask them, would say they do not like Manny Machado, I still have some love for Manny Machado. Happened to be out in the DC area and stopped in Baltimore right after he got called up, and happened to go to the game where he hit his first 2 career homers. So since then, I've always kind of loved tracking his career, and was cool that he got to cross paths with my team, the Dodgers, for a little bit, even if it didn't go as well as a lot of people were hoping it would go. Next, we got a Bowman first King Felix. So love King Felix. Was super sad to see him go from the Mariners when it finally came time for him to leave. Basically one of the first guys I remember really watching their whole career, watching them come up, get really good, be one of the top guys in the league, and kind of sustain that over a long period of time. So it was super cool to be able to snag one of these, just because one of my all-time favorites that I've been able to watch. Next, a couple autos. Was able to pick up a couple cheap rookie autos of some of the top young guys, a good young arm in Shane McClanahan and a good young catcher in Luis Campusano. I think both of these guys have really good potential, and it'll be interesting to see how they develop. So when I got the chance to pick their autos up for pretty cheap, thought might as well do it. So we went for it. And so those are a couple of the other ones. And I'll go back through here and pull out the other bigger hits. We got, here's that Mejia. That's it in that stack. Here's the Seager. Just make sure there's nothing else in here. Yeah. So we're down to our final 3. And 2 of the last 3 are smaller. Not quite sure where the card is in this one, so I'm not going to take the chance on cutting it. And that's why, because there's a nice big piece of cardboard in the whole thing, which good for protection, I guess. So also got the opportunity. That last Matt Kemp rookie was his Upper Deck rookie, so also got to, which Upper Deck, as many of you would probably know, no longer makes baseball cards, but they did back then in, I think this is 2006. Yep, 2006. But also Topps was making, so I had to pick up both that Upper Deck and the Topps rookie for my dude. And then we got one more envelope and one last little big one. Oh, not quite sure what's in here, but doesn't look to be the most secured, but nice. Looks like another Dodgers lot. But first card we got in here is a nice Topps or a Bowman Chrome Sapphire. Bobby Miller was the Dodgers' first round pick in the I think 2020 draft. But definitely currently top 100 prospect, has some good potential. saw this card, thought it looked cool. Haven't really been able to get in on any Sapphire, so when I saw one of the good young Dodger players in a Sapphire, I figured I'd pick it up. Next, yeah, a couple cards in here. So first is a nice Bowman Chrome insert of one of the Mariners' top prospects, Emerson Hancock. Was really a great pitcher coming out of Georgia in college, and definitely wanted to snag some of his stuff. And then we got a nice gold label Walker Buehler, just nice looking card. Next, I think there's a couple things in here. We got a couple K-Loos. So we got a nice Topps Pro debut of Kyle Lewis back when he was playing for the Modesto Nuts in the Mariners minor league system. And we got a nice looking VR insert from Stadium Club this year. And then last thing we got in here is a nice, let me make sure this is just the one card. Yep, one nice big fat Topps triple thread Julio Urias rookie card. Had a huge year this year, only 20-game winner in the entire MLB. I think got a little short. I don't think he should have won the Cy Young, but I think he got shorted on Cy Young votes this year. As much as current baseball wants to devalue the win, the Dodgers almost never lost when this dude pitched this year. And I think that he was kind of a casualty of the wins don't matter a whole lot statistic that has been going on for the past few years. But definitely thought that was a cool card. Love me some Julio Urias. Remember watching him come up a few years ago and kind of seeing how he's battled back from injuries to be one of the top players has been pretty cool to see. Okay, and now we got our last box of the day. So some good protection here. So, bought 2 Clayton Beaters. One's an auto, one is not. One's I think a numbered card, numbered parallel, both from Bowman Platinum. And the guy who sent these to me said he was going to send me some other Dodgers rookie and base cards, so we'll kind of look at those as well. So yeah, here's that insert, or here's that parallel, the nice cracked ice Clayton Beater, and then here's a nice looking, little bit refractory Clayton Beater auto, and then we got some triple threads base, so we got nice triple threads Clayton Kershaw, and then triple threads Walker Buehler. And then we got a couple base rookies of some Dodgers and Mariners. So we got Luke Raley, we got Evan White, Victor Gonzalez, Aaron Fletcher, and Will Vest. So just a couple nice throw-ins that people don't have to do, but it is always cool to get those extra cards. So yeah, that's all we got for the mail so far. So I'm going to kind of go a little bit back through some of the bigger hits, through some of the autos and the relics. So nice Clayton Beater auto out of that Bowman Platinum. Think he's got a shot at being pretty productive for the Dodgers in the next few years coming out of Texas Tech. And then we got nice Corey Seager from insert of a relic from Topps 2021. Then nice Bowman first auto, paper auto of Francisco Mejia, a Topps finest auto of Shane McClanahan, and nice Bowman Chrome rookie auto of Luis Campusano. So nice, able to see some of the stuff that I have bought over the past couple months. It was cool to kind of see some of the stuff and remember some of the stuff that I bought over the past few months, and cool to share it with you guys. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow for the next video of the 2021 end of year rip party. Have a good rest of your day, and we'll see you tomorrow.